Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wa Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well, including you men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters also. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. We gotta fear the Lord. Absolutely. Like, for real, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is a power to be feared. When you think of all of the horrible serial killers who have been, risen up, when you think of all the violent acts that have been done on this earth, the length that a man is willing to take a violent matter, fierce creatures. I mean, the list goes on and on, but all of these show you that we need to fear the Lord, and the reason why is because all things come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and that includes evil. Back in the world, I never really had that understanding, of course, and you would hear people always blaming Satan or some kind of evil spirit or whatever when something quote-unquote evil would happen. When you come to this truth and you acknowledge that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is behind all things, including the most evil matters on this earth, that should put you in fear. It should put you in a state of humility, and also just put you in a state of comfort knowing that, man, who I serve control all that, who I'm trying to please and keep happy, he who is dealing with me is the cause of all these things. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is the cause of all these things, good and evil. All right. Now, the reason why the men in this truth, starting with us, we have this spirit upon us because it was given to us from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And if you notice, it's a spiritual thing, right? The people of this world, their view of who they call God and Jesus Christ, again, who they call, their view on them is very false and untrue. They'll tell you that the Most High is merciful, and that's true. There is truth in that. But, you never hear the other end. All you hear is his mercy. But then, you would hear the concept of people burning in hell forever for their sins or whatever. You live this wicked life here, and then when you die, you burn in hell forever. Which, even when you think about that, when you examine that, it's hypocrisy. Because on one end, they preaching the Lord is only merciful, but then on the other end, the Lord will send you to hell and you burn forever and ever and ever. Long story short, the reason why we fear in this truth, the Lord put that in our minds, man. And it's a blessing for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to put that fear in you, because it keeps you walking wisely, man. It puts you in the know. This is Baruch chapter 3 and verse 7. And for this cause thou hast put thy fear in our hearts, to the intent that we should call upon thy name and praise thee in our captivity. For we have called to mind all the iniquity of our forefathers that sinned before thee. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai put that fear in certain people to where now we're calling on that name again. We're calling on the names Yahweh and Yahushai again. Because we understand we need to fear. That's the power to be feared. You know, it's not like your child or your mother or your wife. Okay? More like a fierce power. More like trying to play with fire without the risk of getting burned, knowing you're gonna get burned. We can't play with the Lord, man. You know, we gotta do our best, and I fall short all the time. But when I fall short, you know what that does? And it's all the time. You know what that does? It keeps me in a state of humility. And it always makes me consider why we have to be humble. You know, if you're a man in this truth, if you're in your right mind, when you go off and you fall short, you fall into that state of humility. But the Lord does that to keep you humble, because see, the Lord, He's not looking for a proud Israelite. Now the scriptures tell you in the kingdom we going to boast ourselves, but right now, you know, we gotta keep that humble mentality, knowing that our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is the reason for it all. It ain't because of me. It ain't because of, you know, us ourselves at all, man. It's because Yahweh while Yahushai. All right? And thank Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for putting that fear into our hearts, because, you know, the mind is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? A lot of people, they don't fear the Lord because their take on the Lord is just mercy. And that's a lie, man. If the Lord put the fear in your heart, you understand, okay, yeah, He is merciful, but He can also destroy me. He can destroy us, you know? Just like that, like it's nothing. Now, let's jump to the next verse. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. That's a reason to fear the Lord right there. Because we went against our power, we've been put under the curses. We've been put in captivity, and to this day we're still in captivity. So the fact that, you know, we got to wake up and go to work, you know, we have to pay bills, you know, you have to deal with the disrespect of this world, you know, dealing with these different nations and all that too. I mean, come on, man. You got to fear the Lord, because the Lord is the one that did it to us. And having that understanding, you know, hey, man, it really puts things in perspective. Now, seeing that the Lord put that fear into our hearts, this is the book of Sirach, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 32 and 18. A man of counsel will be considerate, but a strange and proud man is not daunted with fear. Even when of himself he hath done without counsel. So, you know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai put that fear within us. He put fear within our hearts, which is also why we have the spirit of humility on us, because He's not dealing with no proud individual. The Lord has to put that fear in you. That fear keeps you in order. It keeps you in check. It keeps you at a humble state. Okay? Now, understanding that we ain't perfect does not give us license to sin. Understanding that we're not perfect is also more reason why we should fear. Because typically, even myself, we're all worthy of death. You know, we sin every single day of our lives, man. We sin even just breathing. That's how bad it is. We sin even just breathing. We breathing in this defiled air. We ain't smoking cigarettes. But you know what? You breathing in all sorts of toxins and chemicals in the air. Alright? From different various reasons. We sinners. We sin naturally. We sin without even wanting to. Whether we want to or whether we don't want to, we sin. So there's no reason for us to be proud, man. We have to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. But a proud man, he doesn't have that spirit of fear. A proud man, he's not going to really he's not really going to consider his ways, because he's not daunted with fear. And basically, to be daunted, it means like if you're worried or if you're afraid. You know, someone who's proud, they're not worried about what the Lord's gonna do to them. They're not really considering what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai will do to them. But a man of counsel, he'll consider it. Like when we do these videos, you know, when brothers bring out these lessons, man, we always consider it. We take it to heart. And we ponder on these things, man. Because it's wise to do so. Now, even if a brother gets on a video, and let's say the video is about being lukewarm, but you yourself is on fire, you should still be considerate and ponder. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is a power to be feared, man. And he's highly angry right now. And we're wanting to be a part of that mercy and not wrath. A man of counsel will be considerate, but a strange and proud man is not daunted with fear. Even when of himself he hath done without counsel. The one thing about a proud man, they ain't taking no counsel. Alright, they're not going to consider even if they did. But the thing with us, you know, we've been given that fear. It keeps us in our right mind, so to speak. So when you go to Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 6, it says, by mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord men depart from evil. So like I read earlier, the Lord put fear in our hearts. I read that in Baruch 3 and 7. The Lord put fear in our hearts. So if the Lord put fear in our hearts, in order for us to depart from evil, the Lord has to give us that spirit to depart from evil, which starts with fearing him. Because he's a terrible power. He's not only, you know, merciful and long-suffering. I mean, there's times where the Lord, he'll just react, man. It's like he didn't take no time to bring judgment. The Lord don't always got to wait weeks, months, or years. You know, the Lord can get somebody right then and there for something that they did in another life, or something that they did yesterday, man. The Lord is a terrible power. All right? But one thing about us that separates us from everybody else, we consider that. We ponder. You know, we listen to counsel. We take things to heart when we do these videos, and when we hear the brothers bringing out lessons, we consider these things, man. We understand that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai ain't, excuse my language, but he ain't fucking around. Okay? So Tawada Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Let's close it with this, though. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So to fear the Lord is the whole duty of man. See, the Lord didn't say the whole duty of man is for you to be all huggy and wanting to give him hugs all day. Okay? The whole duty of man is to fear. The Lord wants you to fear him before anything. You know why? Because obedience is better than sacrifice. With fear in the Lord comes obedience. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is looking for obedience. You know, I went to my son's basketball game a couple of days ago, and you know, the coach was trying to get them to run this play, but the boys on the team, You know, I heard a couple of them, they kept trying to bring up their ideas about what they want to do, and the coach kept telling them, that's not what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. All right? So the Lord ain't looking for men who have great and brilliant ideas, and we can make a TikTok video and it can bring in thousands to the truth, and you know, bring out some rap album or some R&B album or whatever, and it brings people into the truth. No, the Lord is seeking out obedience. Do what he asked of you. That's what's required. And fear is going to be a big cause and what keeps you in line. Because like Proverbs 16:6 says, by mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. So when you fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you naturally keep the commandments. But that fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has to be placed within you, seeing that a proud man, he doesn't consider any fear in the Lord. He's not even thinking like that. His mind ain't even close to that. All right, so it's highly important that we fear and understand the Lord is not only merciful, but he's a violent power. He's a wrathful power. He's a rageful power. Okay, he's an angry power. He's the almighty power. He's a destructive power. Okay, he's not a power to be fucked with. But yes, he's also merciful. And that mercy is extended to his elect. And we hope to be of that, seeing that he is a power to be feared. So I'm going to close it there. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wa Rakakwadash. Shalom.